Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will talk about how to use SendinBlue for email marketing. So for that, you can come to their website, sendinblue.com, and you can explore all the amazing features that they are providing. But to cut it short and to summarize who they are and what they do, SendinBlue is an email marketing solution for small and medium-sized businesses that want to send and automate email marketing campaigns, even if they have a limited budget. So yes, if you have a limited budget and if you want to send emails to your audiences, to your contacts, then this is the platform for you. Now, to start with it, you can always click on sign up free button. And what this will do, this will take you to the form like this, which is a registration form where it will ask you to enter the email address, the password. You can also click on sign up with Google and just go through with the next prompt where it will even ask you for more information such as your company info. The answers are very straightforward and direct. All you have to do is just to enter those normal answers which they will be collecting about your company. Not too much, not too sensitive, just normal answers that you can provide. So once you have given all that, it will even ask for the phone number. You can give a phone number, you can verify through it. And once you're done with it, then it will ask you to select a plan. So you can also have a quick look of the plans that they have available by clicking on pricing. So once you're here, you can choose from any of these plans. And this, when you will be creating your account with them for free, you will be seeing this again. And in each plan, you can see what they're providing. So in everything in free, you can see they are giving the option to you to do 300 emails per day. You can customize email templates. You can drag and drop editor. You can do transaction emails, SMS, and WhatsApp campaign. Now, if you like to have more, you can go with the starter campaign, business, or enterprise, whatever you like. You can decide depending on it. But when you're starting with it, and if your business is very small, the always good thing to start with the free. So you can decide within the registration phase, you can decide which plan you like. And once you have done it, again, it will ask for a quick questions to you. And once you have given all the answer of it all, which I think which will take 2 or 3 minutes, once you've given the answer of everything, it should take you to this place. You may call it dashboard, SendinBlue dashboard. And this is a place where you would be able to add contacts and you would be able to send emails to your audiences out there. So on the dashboard, the very first thing you have to do is you have to click on contacts, or you can even click on add your first contact, because think of it, to whom will you send the email? You have to add the people first, isn't it? You have to add the contact information of the people, the subscribers, the followers you already have, to whom you want to send an email, since we are planning to use it for email marketing. So either you can click on contacts or you can click on add your first contacts. So in our case, let's click on add your first contact. Now, what this will do, this will take you to the options of how and where can you add contact information. So the first option we see here is upload a file. So you can upload a CSV, XLX, and TXT file, or you can just copy and paste contacts. Now, these contacts, with contacts, they mean to say the name of the contacts, the email address, of course, the phone number, and first and the last name. So you can go with any of these options, or you can even create a form. And what is a form? So let's say if I click on create a form, it should take me to the form creation where I can customize a form. You know, you might have seen you go to the websites and then you see subscription form. So like that, let's say if I want to create a new subscription form, I can click here after definitely clicking on create a form. And then in here, I can give it the name of, let's say, subscription form I want to create for my website. So I can do like this, and I can just go with the next and design it and everything. And once the form is created, I can even embed that form on my website. And if anyone would come over there, will fill in the information such as first name, last name, and the email address, it will automatically create contacts within my SendinBlue dashboard. So that's so amazing. And then you can also create a landing page with your brand and colors information and all that. But since we're talking about important contacts, so this is how you can do it. Now, the other option you have is you can just click on contacts once again, and this will take you to the contacts that you currently have. As you can see, this is the contact, only one contact that I have, and this is the email address. When you will create an account with SendinBlue, whatever email address that you have used, you will see the entry of that email as contact. Now, you can also manually create it one by one. Again, to create it one by one, you click on contacts, and on this page, you can click on create a contact. And when you do that, it will ask you to select the last name and the first name. You can just write it here, and then it will ask for the phone number as well, or along with the email address. So I'm just gonna put the another email address that I got for testing purpose, and then a list. Now, what is a list? All the contacts that you will be adding on SendinBlue, they will be part of some list, like contact list. So I can either add it to my first list, or let's see if I get another option. Okay, I can even create a new list. So you can click on add a new list and give a name to the list. And let's call it the new subscribers. Okay, so or new contacts, whatever you want to call it, you can give it the name. So this is the name for the list. Please select the folder. Okay, we have to select the folder as well. Let's go with this one. Okay, let's select this and create. So according to this, like you can create your subscribers, or you can create your list accordingly. And once you have selected your list, you can click on create. So what this will do, this will create that specific contact that you are about to add, and you will see them added to this page. And for that, you can refresh, and then I can show you that once it gets added, how it looks like. And you would basically just see an entry for it. So like this, you can add as many contacts as you like. There's no limitation to it. And as you can see, John Doe, I can see the contact, the email option, the email address, the first and last name, when was it changed and when was it added. So all this information I would be able to see in here. So we have created the contacts. Then what can we do? We have to send an email, isn't it? How do we do that? Because we will be using it for email marketing. For that, we can click on campaigns again. And from here, this is again the dashboard. So since we did two things, complete our profile, that was through registration, and then added the contact as well. Now comes the email. So we can click on email in here. This is for email marketing. And here it will show all the emails that we have sent, all the email campaigns that we have run. With email campaigns, they mean to say that any email that we initiated and we send out to our audience, our contacts, for them, it's kind of a campaign. One email is equals to one campaign. So to create an email, you click on create an email campaign. And you can choose from regular or A/B test. Regular is just a normal, regular emails you might have seen on your email boxes as well. You get like, very good looking newsletter kind of emails. So we are talking about that. Now, A/B test is you create two versions of the emails with some difference in there. And you choose your test list, and then you send the email. And the email, the context within the test list that you have, some will receive the email A and some will receive the email B. And then SendinBlue will check, okay, which list or which email has more engagement, and the remaining recipient of yours would receive that specific email version. So if email A had more engagement, then the remaining recipient would get email A. Otherwise, they will get the email B. So it's an amazing thing. You can upgrade your account since we're using free account. If you're using the paid account, if this feature is involved, you can utilize it. Otherwise, regular is still good. So we can give it a name here, like you can give it a campaign name since you'll be sending the email campaign. So let's call it welcome email. This is just a campaign name that you're trying to give, and you can click on create campaign. Now it will take you to the next screen where you would be able to add all these information like from, to, subject, design, and everything. So you can click on add from, and this is basically the email address. When someone would receive it, they would see that from which email address it's coming from. So you can select the email address from here accordingly. You can even add a new sender email address if you like. So I'm just going to go with this one, and then you can give it the name. Now observe whatever changes I'm making here, it's getting updated here. It's kind of a preview that when the other person would receive it, how would it look like? So I can mention the name of the company, which is Learn and Grow. In your case, you can mention the name of your company. And then I have an option to even go to advanced option, and I can add more. But with the email address and name, this is how it would look like. Then I can click on save. So this has to do with the from field. Then comes the to field. So in here, I can click on add recipient. This is where I can add the contacts that I have, added. So from here, I can go with the segment, or I can go with the list. So from the list, I can click on send to, and in here, I can select the contacts from this list, your first list. And then I can click on save. So what this will do, all the contacts that I had in that specific list would automatically be selected in here. Then I can decide a subject line. I can click on add subject, and I can decide a subject line that is, that I think is more suited for my audience. So since I wanted to send a welcome email, I can just write here, welcome aboard. Then comes the preview text. So I can even write like this. Here is a welcome gift for us, not for us, but for them. So for you, here's a welcome gift for you. And you see, this is how it would look like. Learn and grow, welcome aboard. Here's a welcome gift for you. So like that. So if I'm happy, if you're happy, in your case, you can just click on save. And this was from to and subject. Now you have to design email. It's not like, just normal text email that you're sending. No, it's an advanced looking newsletter. So you have to design, and don't worry about it. This is very easy. So to design email, you can simply click on design email. And from here, you have an option to choose the layout and design it accordingly. And this could become a bit tricky. So the best thing is to go with to the template gallery. Now, what is template gallery? They will give you an idea. Okay, you could use all these templates you like. You can definitely you can customize these templates, but you could use any of these that you like and decide it accordingly. And this is all for free. They have around 42 templates that you can choose from. So let's say that you end up deciding to use this one. If that's the case, you can hover over it and click on use template. Now, what this will do, this will take you to the editor for that specific template, the whatever you were hovering over, and you can make changes. All the elements that you will see on that specific newsletter or email, HTML email, whatever you want to call it, you would be able to make changes in here. For example, if you want to update the text in here, you can just double click and you can update the font and everything that you like, you can update. If you wanted to update the image, you can click here. And as you can see on the left hand side, the controller got opened. You can update all these things that you like. And not just that, if you, let's say, if you ended up updating all this, but what if you want to add all more elements to it? So look at it on the left hand side, there is a drag and drop editor. So for example, if you wanted to add a logo, you can just drag and drop wherever you like and add your logo accordingly. But let's say you wanted to add your social media links. So you can drag and drop, and let's take it down to a bit. And probably, let's say you wanted to add your social media here, the links to your social media account. So when you do that, you see it got added. And if you look at on the left hand side, you can even enter the URLs for those social media accounts that you got. And what this will do, this will just embed the URLs accordingly. So if anyone who will get this email, if they click on it, they will get to your specific page accordingly. Now, if you scroll up, you can see you get an option to set up your brand. This is very important. So you can click on set up your brand. And this is where you can upload your logo, you can upload the theme, the font, everything that has to be that's there for the brand. If you don't want to do it, you can also give just your website address. And what SendinBlue would do, it will automatically pick up all the assets of your brand, like the color theme, the fonts, and everything, and would just embed within your templates accordingly. Otherwise, you can also click on set up brand manually and just upload the logo yourself, the color theme, the fonts, and everything, even the social media links. Let's say you're fine with it and you have updated it. You can click on save changes and continue. Otherwise, you can go back and you can just continue with editing your template that we were doing it. You can even click on the preview. So this is like the desktop preview, and this is like a cell phone preview, whatever you like, you can do that. You can always, it's not like you have to add the social media accounts first and then you will get an option to update your brand. No, you can update or set up your brand information by clicking on this button as well. Now, let's say you have made all the changes and you want to save it, or you want to send this email to your audience. How do you do that? You click on save and continue, or sorry, the save and quit button. Now, what this will do, this will quit you from the editor and will take you to the next screen where you can see now it is turned as green. And then if you scroll down, you get to see advanced settings as well that if you like, you can explore and you can make changes here as well. So let's say you like it, the from to subject and design, and this is the preview of it. You have an option to preview and test. So if you click here, you will see how it looks like, the from email, the subject, the preview, And this looks amazing. You won't believe that's being created by you so easily in a few minutes if you're doing it for the first time. And you can even send it to to the email address that you like. You can add a new test recipients as well, and you can send it, and you can have a look how it looks like. You can even go to preview on email clients and see that, okay, if you get it on Gmail, how would it look like? If you get it on Yahoo Mail, then how it looks like. So this is how you can have a preview of it. And once you like the preview, you can click on cancel from here and you can schedule it. So when you click on schedule, you will get three options. You can send it now. So to all the contacts that's being selected, this email would go to them. You will have an option to schedule for later. You can decide the date and time, or you can click on best time and let SendinBlue decide when they want to send. So whatever the engagement, whatever is a better engagement rate for your specific contacts, they will send the email accordingly. Now, let's say you chose send now and you send the email. Where would you be able to see more information about it? Again, for that, you can go to campaigns. And if you ever want to see that how your emails are performing, you can go to campaigns and from there, go to statistics. This is the place where you can see how well your emails are performing. What's the open rate for it? Like how many people are opening from your contacts, how many people are opening your newsletter? What's the click-through rate? That means how many are actually clicking on it and how many are unsubscribing it. So all this you can manage from here. And then you can go to settings and make the settings as well. So this is how you can leverage it for email marketing. Now let's have a quick look into other sections of SendinBlue as well. We got automation. Now, this is a place you can create automations, like you can decide, you can create automation. It's one of the advanced feature. And this way, with the automation, your emails would go automatically to your contacts. Then comes transactional. So you can even design your transactional messages, like, when the payment happens and all that, and it will send the respective emails to the respective contacts accordingly. Then we talked about contacts where you can manage contacts. And the interesting part is add more apps. So let's say you're done with email marketing, but you want to get into more, let's say WhatsApp marketing, Facebook ads, and all these amazing things. Can you do that? Yes. On this section, you will have an option for WhatsApp campaign. You can even enable it. As you can see, it's getting enabled. Now I can click on go to WhatsApp campaign and I can design my campaigns for WhatsApp too, like how I did for email campaign, similar to that. I can even enable this and have a chat widget. I can create a chat widget for my website, Facebook page, or Instagram, or whatever I like. I can create chatbot for that. I can even do Facebook ads, then landing pages, and all this amazing stuff that I can create. Now, whatever you enable in here, if you click on campaigns, you will see that option would be added accordingly. So since I selected WhatsApp, I can now see WhatsApp in here. And if I go to WhatsApp, I can create campaigns accordingly. The settings would be a bit different, but you could leverage it. You can explore, you can even watch the video, you can connect your account, and you can use it accordingly. So I hope this video was helpful to you. And with this, I'm sure you would be able to use SendinBlue to the best of its capability, and you'll do amazing with the business. So ensure you like the video, click on the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel so that any video we create, you get notified for the same. Thanks for watching.